Okay, let's finish up these last two slides. I sped through those last couple. Okay, HIPAA. Here we go. All right, so HIPAA, which is should be on your payday terms this week. Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. So it says federal law that provides rules for the use of client health information. This is just a law that was made that says that we have to protect their information. It's very lengthy. If you've ever gone to the doctor's office, you almost always have to sign some kind of HIPAA statement. It says that health information has to be kept private, and breaking this law includes fines, like major fines. Medicare can take away their privilege to treat their patients. So Medicare may take away, their funding for any Medicare patients. Jail time is also a possibility. Okay, in the medical record, we're talking about medical records themselves, or like your chart, basically, what the doctor writes about you. Everything has to be factual. You don't ever put opinion into a chart. So let's say, for example, I think a child maybe comes in, shows some signs of abuse. I cannot write in their chart that says, I think this child has been physically abused. What I am going to do is write down the factual, objective information that I see, and I'm going to ask questions. I can always write down what the patient says. So I'm going to, instead of saying, I think this child has signs of child abuse, I'm going to write down, child has a hand-shaped bruise on their upper arm. Period. Child has multiple bruising in different stages on their back. Okay. Doctor reports x-rays show fractures at multiple stages of healing. Those are all blatant signs of child abuse, okay? But, maybe child has a 1 centimeter circular burn mark on their back, a cigarette burn. I don't know if it's cigarette, but I can write down, 1 centimeter circular burn on their back, which is an unusual burn. It's not a normal one that you just get on accident. So I'm writing down all the signs of the abuse that I see, the obvious signs, but I'm not actually speculating, because for me, as a registered nurse at least, that's not my job, right? I document. Now, if I'm going to document and I'm going to report my suspicions to someone, I'm going to report them to the doctor and to the social worker, whoever else is involved. And I'm going to ask the kid questions. Child states, quote, I fell down the stairs, end quote. And maybe they did, but those, you have to keep it very factual and very objective. Questionable information should be labeled as opinion or assumption. If I am going to put my opinion in there, which physicians will do that, nurses usually should not, but the doctor might write, in my opinion, or in my expert opinion, comma, this child has been abused. Okay, that label it as opinion. And then any information that's not relevant to the care of the client should not be recorded. Okay, anything that's not relevant, just write down what you need to, but write down all that you need to. So that's the medical record. One thing that I did not get to do with you guys yet is go over the payday terms. So let's kind of go over those really quickly. Okay. All right, DNR stands for do not resuscitate. Make sure you look at the spelling on resuscitate. Okay. A DNR is an order from a physician that says that if a patient quits breathing or their heart stops beating, they do not want to be resuscitated. It has to be a physician's order, and it has to be posted somewhere where it can be seen. AMA is against medical advice. That means somebody's, like the doctor says, hey, you need to stay here and do treatment. Patient says, no, I'm going home, I'm not staying here, and leaves. That's leaving against medical advice.
Olivia Mandel, please report to the bus immediately. Olivia Mandel, please report to the bus immediately.
Okay, TX is for treatment. I think we've had that one before. HIPAA, we just talked about. AC is before meals. Okay, remember actually it stands for antecedum. So before meals. ANTE, like before, like anterior. Right? PC is after meals, post-sebum. Okay? PC. BR is bed rest. QOD is every other day. RX is prescription. Make sure, again, you look at how prescription is spelled. And then GTT is drop. It's just a short word, like eye drop or ear drop. And that's it. Really simple for this week. So, anyways, that's that. You guys call me if you call me. You guys write down if you have any questions or ask Miss Trapp any questions that you have. And other than that, I will see you guys Thursday. Make sure you're ready to go. Okay, Thursday, get into class. Let's get in here and get ready so we can get going. I think that's it. Make sure you bring all the stuff that you need. Okay, bye.